about the chemical formaldehyde. And to start with that, let's first know what is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a simple compound made up of hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon with the chemical formula of CH2O or HCHO. All life forms such as bacteria, plants, fish, animals, and humans naturally produce formaldehyde as part of cell metabolism. Formaldehyde is perhaps best known for its preservative and antibacterial properties. Also, formaldehyde is colorless, flammable, and strong-smelling gas. Formaldehyde is all around us. Industrial emissions, traffic, smoking, and building materials are all sources of formaldehyde. Also, many products such as cosmetics, furniture, products, and detergents contains formaldehyde. As a toxic and volatile compound, formaldehyde exposure can cause sore throat, cough, nausea, eye irritation, nosebleeds, asthmatic attacks, and even cancer. To avoid formaldehyde allergy and serious effects, it is recommended to measure the formaldehyde levels, especially if you smell strong chemical odors or if you get any of the symptoms, like breathing problems at home. The action of formaldehyde in its slow formation of covalent bonds in aqueous solution at rapid diffusion tissue has to be effectively harnessed and employed for effective fixation as well as antigen retrieval.
The signs and symptoms of formaldehyde poisoning or formaldehyde toxicity. So formaldehyde poisoning are varied. It can cause skin irritations, breathing problems, eye irritations, and also headache. So if swallowed, it can cause burns to our esophagus and stomach. Poisoning of patients using dialysis machine cleaned with formaldehyde can cause loss of red blood cells or what we call acute hemolysis. So in extreme cases, poisoning of this formaldehyde can include low blood pressure or the hypotension, irregular breathing or the tachypnea, abnormalities of heart rhythm or the arrhythmia, restlessness, unconsciousness, and can lead to coma.
Mechanism of toxicity of our chemical formaldehyde. The exact mechanism of action of formaldehyde toxicity is unclear, but it is known that it can interact with molecules on cell membranes and in body tissues as well our fluids, such as proteins and DNA. There are three mechanisms of toxicity bullets. First, it causes precipitation of proteins and will cause coagulation necrosis of exposed tissues. The gas is highly water-soluble. When inhaled, it produces immediate local irritation of the upper respiratory tract and has been reported to cause spasm and edema of the larynx. Second, metabolism of formaldehyde produces formic acid, which may accumulate and produce metabolic acidosis if sufficient formaldehyde was ingested. And lastly, formaldehyde has been listed by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, or IARC, as a known human carcinogen associated with nasal sinus and nasopharyngeal cancer. NIOSH also considers formaldehyde as a carcinogen.
Treatment for formaldehyde. There is no treatment or antidote for formaldehyde. Treatment only consists of supportive measures including decontamination, flushing of skin and eyes with water, gastric lavage, and administration of activated charcoal, administration of supplemental oxygen, intravenous sodium bicarbonate and isotonic fluid, and hemodialysis.